Since this George Floyd bullshit staged murder, there's a lot of shit going around regards cops, like fake arrests, fake beatings, fake whatever. Sadly, there are some smart people, I won't mention names, that are actually saying some of these events are real. I'd love them to watch this here and call this real. It's a 28-second video, thanks to 138 for passing this on to me. I don't give a stuff where it is, who filmed it. It's somewhere in America. I'm going to play the 28 seconds in normal speed. And you tell me if you cannot pick this out as being staged like you cannot fucking believe. So let's just play this 28 seconds at normal speed and look at it. You tell me whether this is staged or not. So what do you think? All right, I'm going to play this again in normal speed. I'm going to stop every bit that I can spot. Then we'll play it again in slow motion. Let's just start off with, police have batons. Is that what you call it? Batons, batons? They're not made out of paper. They're made to actually cause a little bit of pain when they hit you with them. Otherwise, what the fuck would they have them for? All right, start off. This woman here is being held by a big burly cop. Okay? Just watch what happens as we start it. How she escapes his hold on her. So easily, just pushes him away. Look at that. Just pushes him away. A woman just pushes this guy and already opens like a 4 or 5 feet gap. Meanwhile, this guy shoots at her, whatever it is. See that? Pop, pop. Then the guy from behind whacks her with the baton and a puff of smoke comes up. Is that the smoke from the guy shooting? I don't think so. We'll go back here. And you tell me whether that smoke's from the guy shooting or the guy hitting her with a baton. Clearly you hear pop, 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 and the smoke. What's the smoke? If there was any smoke, it'd come out of the fucking gun, whatever he's shooting. So what is he shooting at her with the guy just standing behind her? Okay? Obviously, it's not a bullet, but what the fuck is this smoke? But I believe the smoke is coming from when this guy whacks her. I'll show that in slow motion, but we'll show it again. Clearly, 100%, the smoke comes up when he whacks this woman in the back with a baton. It's got nothing to do with this guy going pop, pop, pop. Let's just show it again. Whack, whack, and the smoke comes up. But it doesn't bother her. Oh, she's tough as nails, this woman. So this guy with his baton, what does he do? Whack. She does not flinch once. That was a powerful hit. I'll show you again. Whack. Does not flinch. Meanwhile, he hits her again. The guy at the back hits her again. She doesn't flinch at all. Another whack. And then she lifts one leg up. No big deal. He's hit her 3 times at least. And so is the guy at the back. And the only action is lifting his leg up now. And then he hits her again for the 4th time. I mean, are these batons made of cardboard paper or what? Then she finally drops down. After being hit 4 times by this guy, 4 times by the guy in the back. What's this fucking idiot doing? A defenseless woman. And he's pointing a fucking gun at her with whatever they're shooting. I mean, well, as if she's going to fucking do anything for him to point a gun at her. How many cops are there? They're both on the ground, the 2 females.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground? They're already on the fucking ground. What's this get on the ground? Go back there. Hear that again.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground? Where the fuck do you think she is? And this idiot's still pointing his gun. If you reckon this is fucking real, I mean, come on. Two females against all these cops. They belt the shit out of this one. Got a fucking gun, whatever it's shooting, I don't know. And she can't move. They've got her on a front. They've got this one down. You think that's enough? Oh, we got two guys on cue to join in as well. We need more. We need backups here of these two, defenseless fucking women. And this guy's still pointing his fucking gun. And what are they doing to her? Tell me. They got her on the ground. Oh, hang on, we need two more idiots to come in on cue. Oh, look, now there's four on this one woman. And the guy with the fucking gun decides that's enough. I don't need my gun anymore. Okay, if you're not convinced that wasn't bullshit, and all the idiots that think these cop events are real, I'll play this in 1/4 speed, and I'll mute it, and I'll just talk through it. So she just escapes this guy's hold. What sort of copper is that? Weak as piss. Nah, unless she turns around, whack. The smoke comes up. He comes in, whack. Does not flinch one bit. Another whack. Doesn't flinch again. Another whack from behind. Then a third whack. She would be in absolute pain. Puts a leg up after the fourth whack. Says, I better fucking go down. While this guy stands in front of the camera. And he's pointing his fucking bullshit gun at her. And she just comfortably sits on her ass. And 8 whacks, 4 from him, 4 from the other guy. Just sit up. I want you to go face down. Yep. So she kindly goes face down as this guy initially held her, just strolls up to the other woman. And the idiot yells at, go down. And she's already down. What the fuck is he doing to her? She meekly resists. And we're going to see those two idiots on cue. Oh, we need backup here while this fucking idiot with the gun's going back and forth. Here we go. 2 guys. Look, quick. We're going to stop this guy. We only got 5 of us now. Oh, sorry, guy said guy, woman. And meanwhile, this idiot goes and gives this other guy help. To do what? What, put handcuffs on her? Oh, we need 2 more guys. Not to that. Why do you need help there? What about the other one? There's only 2 guys there. We already had 4 guys on this woman. What, we need 6 guys? As they just walk away, and this woman just stands there. Yeah, enough of that shit. Honestly, yeah, start calling this real, and you know who you are. You idiots know who you are. Go on, start calling this real. Wake the fuck up. If it's on the mainstream, and they showed this shit like you cannot believe, it's staged. You get it? It's fucking staged. You're probably sick to death of seeing this just like I am. I'm just going to make a comparison here. We got this guy. I couldn't give a fuck if he's 75 or 105. He's a fit-looking guy. Just watch how he gets lamely pushed. Takes about 3 steps, looks down. Plenty of time to drop whatever he's got in his hands to soften the fall. But he goes down. With that, the cameraman, Johnny on the spot, without him, normal cameraman would just follow the guy because he's the main star of this. No, we'll just leave it showing the cops. We don't want to see him hit the ground. But it's not all about this guy. Then we see him laying there like a bag of shit. All right? Now let's just compare. Let's just compare this. Let's compare it to what we just saw here. So this woman's on the ground, but her mate, she's standing there. And this guy comes in, and he gives her a shove. Probably with the same strength as what the other copper did with the guy. Let's have a look. 2 hands, whack. She goes down. I'll stop it there. I reckon this was more forceful than what we saw before. And this is a female. What does she do? Nah, she's good as gold. She doesn't hit her fucking head on the ground. Anyone who gets pushed over will make sure that their head is up like this and doesn't hit the ground. Unless you're staging it like that other fucking clown. Let's just go back. Show how strong this cop pushes her. Look how forceful he is. 2 hands. Whack. And she goes on her ass, makes sure I'm not going to hit my head on the ground, and she doesn't. She's good as gold. Oh, but that fucking 75-year-old, he just happened to fucking hold on to his cell phone and a helmet that he tried to give back to the cops. It's anyone with half a brain would just let that go and soften the fall with your hands. But no, he apparently hit his head on the fucking ground and smashed his fucking head, and blood comes pouring out of his ears, according to some smart people who I thought were smart, but as fucking dumb as dog shit. Nothing wrong with her. Nothing wrong with her. All right, we'll stop. But then let's just have another quick look at Mr. 75-year-old. Watch it. He uses one hand. He hardly pushes this guy. Feeble. That is not a push. I'll go back to these idiots that want to tell me that this guy, he hardly pushes him. He just pushes his right hand out, and this guy, and he fumbles like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps and decides to hit his head on the fucking ground. Look at that. Looks down. He had plenty of time to drop his helmet and his fucking cell phone. And he puts his hands down. Of course, the cameraman, like I said, doesn't show it. Go back once again. This is so lame, it's beyond belief. The cop puts his hand out. Look at that. Feeble. He hardly pushes and touches this guy. And you're telling me, with that little push, he goes stumbling over and he couldn't stop himself from hitting his fucking head on the ground? Are you fucking kidding me? If anyone that says this is real, fucking don't ever talk to me again, because you got fucking no brains or you're a fucking shill. Look at that. And he hit his head on the ground, did he? I don't give a shit about the angle shot, the side shot. He never hits his fucking head on the ground. And even if he did, it's just a stuntman. A feeble push like that. And we saw the woman who got pushed with 2 hands. And that's a woman being pushed over. Nothing wrong with her. She knew how to fall down. What? Because she's a bit younger, she knows how to fall down and not hit her head on the concrete? Unlike this dumb fuck? It's a fucking joke. Anyone that says, I'll say it again, that says that this is a real event, goodbye. Don't ever fucking talk to me again.